Hey everybody, we just finished taping the study on June 10th, and we were talking about Doubting Castle and the Giant Despair. And I had shared in class that I've been there, and I've actually been there a while, had been. I feel like I would like to say I'm battling. I'm probably going to battle. This has been a lengthier period of time since finding out what the problem was in the book that I've been able to have my tools back for for beating it instead of letting despair beat me. I'm beating it, and so I just wanted to encourage you that it happens, and especially if you're a person of faith who's been of faith for a long time and you are not expecting this, you are not expecting to be cast into despair, especially because my situation wasn't um, over something as as deeply serious as an illness or loss or grief or those things. I've been in those places and they didn't cause this level that I was battling, but some weariness, stress, a new situation in our life, which is actually a good situation, but I felt like I'd been thrown off my path and nothing was the same and nothing was working the same. I didn't lose my faith or my way, but I struggled to beat back emotions. I struggled to keep hold of the weapons I was used to having to beat back weariness and those things. And it took me until we hit this chapter. And I would say that even the first read, I didn't I didn't see it. And it was when I was preparing for a class that I did. And I just literally just was like, oh my goodness, it's despair. And I would have never labeled it despair. Um, but I had said out loud to my husband, and it reminded me very much of where Christian is in the book. I said, I don't recognize this person. I don't recognize myself, that my faith and my helps are not working for me. I have everything before me that I need. I have a loving husband and a wonderful family and women that I share Bible study with who love and support me and pray for me. I have devotionals and journaling and quiet time and maybe I hadn't spent extra time in the word and in music and those things, probably trying to just escape that side. I don't know for sure. I haven't weighed it all out, but I want to let you know that it happens and we it can be ongoing. And again, I'm believing I'm going to be less likely to cave, to be locked up in it. But I just wanted to share with you that it can happen and get your promises out, get your key of promise. Because as Christian said, Psalm 119:45 says, and I will walk at liberty, for I seek your precepts. Just as he said, I can walk at liberty. And so we can. Why are we locked in a dungeon? And that's what I just thought. Why am I locked in a dungeon of despair when I have everything I need to get out? And so I did. And I just wanted to share with you a little bit from Isaiah 43, as I had said, that there's more verses in there that would be good promises to remember, besides the fact that we don't have to dwell on the past and that God is doing something new, including making roads in the wilderness and rivers in deserts. That's what he does. And he also said at the beginning of that chapter, verse 1, do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I've called you by name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they will not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be scorched, nor will the flame burn you. We're going to see that verse later in the book, and it's a passage I love. And also, it reminded me from Isaiah 7:4 or 4:7. I always switch them. I think it's 7:4, that there's a little series of four things: to be calm, to not panic, to be not faint hearted, and to take courage. And those were things that I had remembered then and had on a card. And I think that they had weighed in. The idea of the being quiet and taking heed means basically in Hebrew, don't run around like a chicken with your head cut off and um, end up in panic instead of calmness. So, anyway, I hope something in there helps someone watching. And remember, no matter what your faith level is, where you are on the journey, you can end up in despair, but have hope and strength and courage. There is a way out. The promises of God